Well, good morning, everybody. It is Giving Tuesday. I'm JP Hervis. I'm here with Pat Murphy, who is the Chief Program Officer here at United Community Options of Broward, Palm Beach, and Mid-Coast counties. And I'm here with Mr. Nonprofit Consultancy as well, Tony Bell. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And we wanted to come to you today on this Giving Tuesday to talk about where your giving goes when you give to UCO. And Pat, I'll start with you. If this is the first time anyone's ever heard of UCO, what should people know?
Well, first of all, thank you for allowing us this opportunity, and we are so excited about Giving Tuesday. It's an opportunity for us to come together globally and kick off the spirit of giving. And every contribution makes a difference, and every contribution goes directly to the programs that we serve and the people that we serve with developmental disabilities.
And Tony, you're somebody who knows so much about so many charities here in South Florida. UCO is special for so many reasons, but it's also the amount of coverage, not just geographically, but the range of programs here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what's so great about UCO is that the programs support young adults, older adults, folks of all age limits, and just a wide variety of services for those folks.
Yeah, and so let's get into the donations, because I think sometimes for anybody who makes a donation, you want to know specifically where does it go, how is it helping, and you know, for in some places you might give a donation and it's just kind of a check, and you know it's going to something and it's going to something good. But specifically, we were talking before, Pat, there's increments, there's specific numbers of how you guys utilize donations that are given on days like today.
Every donation matters and every donation counts, and it goes directly to the programs and the people that we serve. So a $5 donation, which is a Starbucks, a Dunkin' Donut coffee, would be put towards art supplies. We need paintbrushes, we need colored pencils for our early intervention programs. $25 donation would go to a backpack. We have many students that have no ability to have a backpack to carry their items to and from school. A $100 donation would allow an after-school student to get a scholarship to come to our after-school program. And a lot of our community depends on these donations to be part of our programming. We have a person in our residential group home that our name is Cheryl, and it's $1,000 for her to get adaptive equipment for her wheelchair. And unfortunately, our funding doesn't cover all these extra added things. So we need the community to support us and help us, and know that every dollar that they donate goes directly to the programs.
So once again, every dollar, you're essentially funding different types of scholarships, very specific items that can be earmarked for so many things of need here at UCO.
Yeah, so I was going to add to that, JP. Part of what's great about Giving Tuesday is that this allows UCO to get unrestricted funding from the community, right? So that trusted leaders like Pat can invest those donations into the organization where it makes the most sense and has the most impact.
So I do want to look at have a broader look here and talk a little bit about some of the specific programs. And you had made reference to the residential program. For anybody who's not familiar with residential program, if you can give us a rundown of that.
Sure. We have 17 group homes in the community, and they are typically 6-bed homes that children actually, our youngest child who lives in a home is 12 years old, and our oldest adult is 78. So they live in the community like you and I think they have better social lives than you and I. They're doing all the things engaged in our community. We also have after-school programs, which are essential for family members to work, and they are enriching, just fun, educational, and fun, as I mentioned, after-school programs. And we have respite program, which is a very popular program in our community, where we allow mom and dad or caretaker to take a break from the caring of a child with special needs. We have a daily living, an adult program which works on daily living skills and supported employment skills. We have supported living. We have the gamut of programs for individuals with developmental disabilities.
And Tony, specifically, you're hearing a lot about programs and everything from money that you give for anything from crayons to helping fix a wheelchair, or helping somebody live a life that makes it a little bit easier when they face the disabilities that they deal with every day. But there's a primary message that's wonderful here always at UCO, I think you'll agree, and that's inclusion. It's the discussion of inclusion. It's how anybody who's out there in the community who maybe doesn't face some of the challenges of some of the families that we serve here don't realize. But it's almost a fight, a passionate fight for inclusion here to make sure that not just the people that we serve, but the people who are on the outside realize that we are all one community.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I mean, diversity, equity, and inclusion is a large part of the foundation of UCO, I would think, right? And that's what makes UCO very, very special to our community.
So it's Giving Tuesday. We've gone through Black Friday, which I know Tony likes. We've gone through Cyber Monday, and then in a couple of weeks you're going to be delaying and buying all those last-second gifts. So when you're getting into it, 'tis the season to give, and I think that's the ultimate message here.
Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
so once again, for Tony and Pat, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for considering giving. If anybody has any questions about UCO, what's the best way to contact us?
You can call us at 954-315-4040 or visit our website at www.uco-ucpsfl.org.
Okay, and also you can direct message us here on Facebook. So once again, Tony, Pat, happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Happy Giving Tuesday, and feel free to start giving right now.
Yes, thank you.